How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you 5 things that I recommend you should buy in Grand Theft Auto Online. These aren't in any particular order and they're not any discount buys. Some of them will be quite expensive, but if you do have the cash, I'd highly recommend you guys buying them. So coming in at number 1 is going to be the Buzzard attack chopper. This is probably the best purchase on Grand Theft Auto that I have ever made. It's been in the game pretty much from the start. It does cost 1,750,000, but it's a 4-seater, so you can fit you and 3 friends in. You can pilot, while the co-pilot actually uses the rockets, or you can use them yourself if you're flying around. It's such a versatile chopper, it's unreal. It's fast, it's agile, you can take this into missions and it will absolutely destroy them. It's good for CEO work, just absolutely everything. You can get from A to B very fast, very efficiently. This chopper's just worth buying. Like I said earlier, it is worth 1,750,000, but for that money that you spend, you will not regret it. This will earn you the money back from being able to do missions a lot quicker than you normally would. And it is just great fun to fly about. You can take it out down the river, chuck it about round buildings, do all sorts of stuff with it. It's such a good chopper. There is other ones in the game like the Savage or the Valkyrie. They're pretty good, but for the price you're going to pay, I'd just highly recommend this Buzzard attack chopper. Now, if flying helicopters isn't your thing, but you do like flying, then I'm going to recommend the Hydra. It does come in at a whopping $3 million, and it is only a 1-seater. But if you're the type of guy that likes to go in public sessions and absolutely annihilate everyone, or you like to go into missions and attack from the sky, this is the one for you. It has a few quite unique features. It has a vertical takeoff, just like you can with helicopters, but if that's not your thing and you like to use the runways, then there's no problem there. As you can see, these exhausts just underneath the wing, the little black things that are pointing down at the moment, if you press right on the D-pad, they start pointing to the back of the plane, and you can actually take off like an actual plane instead of using the vertical takeoff. Me personally, I use the vertical takeoff because it's more efficient, it gets you up in the sky a lot quicker, but this plane is an absolute weapon. It's got an explosive cannon on the front, equipped with rockets as well. Like I said earlier, it is quite an expensive plane. It's fast, it's agile, it's just my plane of choice, to be fair. If you've got 3 million spare, which some of you might not have, but if you do, I'd highly recommend buying this. Sorry if you do sound a bit off today, I'm actually quite unwell. I've got a real bad blocked nose and quite a sore throat, but I'm going to get through the video anyway. But apart from that, seeing as you can't actually buy the laser, the one that you can steal from the military base, which is a shame because that's probably my personal favourite, but seeing as you can't buy it, I know it's 3 million, but spending that 3 million is going to stop you having to go up to the military base every time you want a jet that can actually shoot stuff out the sky and shoot cars on the floor. So once again, this is quite a unique plane that they've brought into Grand Theft Auto, seeing as you can't buy anything that resembles this, to be fair. All you can do is go and steal one from the military base. But here I'm just showing you its vertical takeoff and landing functions, which is really useful. Sort of just land it up on top of the maze bank whenever you want, or in certain locations. And because it does take off vertically, it actually spawns at helipads throughout the map. So instead of calling in like your Pegasus vehicle, if it was an aeroplane, it's going to spawn at runways only. This one actually spawns on top of roofs dotted across the map, so it's a bit more convenient for you as well if you want to get to certain places quicker. You're not going to have to keep going back and forth between runways. Now, in the number 3 spot, this one is maybe a bit controversial. Some of you guys might not agree with this, but this is my personal opinion. But I'm going to go with the armoured Karuma. Now, this thing has got me through so many missions in such little time, it is actually unreal. So for example, I'm going to show you here in a second, I'm doing the, I think it's the hostile takeover CEO mission, where you have to go and pick up a highly guarded package from a certain location and then actually deliver it to somewhere on the map. So if you was to turn up there in a normal car with your friends, the best plan of action is probably park outside the hangar or down the side of the hangar, you know, then slowly kill people one by one and make your approach very carefully. But with this armoured Karuma you're going to see here, it's it just cuts out all that hassle straight in the middle, and you can just literally ride in there like it says here, get the briefcase and then take it to a certain location. So as I was saying, you'd have to pull up here or to the left of the hangar, then slowly make your way in, killing them one by one. But for me, I'm just going to drive in, run the guy over. You don't even need to get out the car. I've picked up the briefcase already, and that's pretty much it. I'm off. I've got 4-star police, but with this car, you can handle that for as long as you want. So I just drove back to the mission and finished it. Now we're going to head on to something that is very expensive, but if you like doing work in-game, this is going to be the one for you. Buy a CEO office. They can be pricey. Your cheapest one is over on the west-hand side of the map, called the Maze Bank West Tower. But I'd highly recommend picking up that one. It's maybe just over $1 million or so. But once you actually buy the office, you can start work inside of the game without having to join jobs or leave the session that you're in. You can invite friends into your organisation. You lot can go around, do missions, and then once you've earned a bit more cash, you can buy like a vehicle warehouse and go and pick up high-end cars, and they'll sell them to customers that want to buy them in-game, which is actually a really good feature that Grand Theft Auto did bring in. And it actually has a few added extras as well. You can see you can get an accommodation lot inside of the office, or you can go down into your garages. As you can see, I've got 3 garages and my own modification shop all inside of this building. So say for example you've bought a new car and it's just spawned in your garage. You want to quickly modify the car, but you're not too sure whether you should go out in the streets because there's a lot of people blowing up vehicles out there. So all you're going to do is go and grab a car. You can head inside your custom shop, modify it there, and then you're all good. I'm just going to quickly show you around the garage to show you what they can look like, you know, once they're filled up with cars and all that stuff. As you can see here, I've got quite a lot of supercars. This is only one of my garages. They are 3 stories high, which actually holds 20 cars. You have 7 on the top floor, 7 on the middle floor, and 6 on the first floor. So there's quite a lot of room for many, many vehicles inside even one of these garages. If you don't have enough for all 3 of them, then it's not a problem. Still 20 cars inside of your office, which is really good, to be fair. Now we're just going to pull outside here in this car, and then we're going to slowly move on to the next one. I thought I'd just show you sort of the entrance and the exit to the garage of the office. I'm actually at the Maze Bank in the middle of the city, which is quite a good location. But as you can see here, these are all the missions that you do unlock for being a CEO in the game. Some of them aren't available because I don't have anyone working with me. And there's a bunch of challenges that you can do, like point-to-point races, or see how long you can survive with 5-star police on you. And to be fair, they do pay out quite well, which is very good. And you get access to a bunch of vehicles at a very small cost. Now for the 5th and final one, this one is dirt cheap compared to everything else I've listed in this list here. I do apologise that they've all been quite expensive, but there's nothing you can really do. If you're looking for the best items in the game, you know Rockstar, they are going to cost quite a lot of money. But this vehicle here, it's only 82,000, and you might be thinking, well, it's only a motorbike, but trust me, if you do like motorbikes or you like getting around fast, this is the vehicle of choice, I promise. It's an absolute weapon. It's the Shih Tzu Hakuchou. It only cost 82,000, and even if you haven't upgraded it, it's still a very fast bike. But maybe this gameplay here won't complement how good this bike actually is, but if you have 82,000 and enough to modify it, I'd highly recommend you picking up this vehicle. I've used this for years now in the game, and it's basically my favourite vehicle in the game, apart from obviously the choppers and the planes that you can use for missions. But when you just want to get around, or if you're in a chase, you got people after you, seriously, this is going to get you out of a lot of horrible situations very efficiently. It's an absolute weapon. And like I said earlier, it's just going to get you round from A to B in such quick speeds, it's absolutely unreal. And for the price of 82,000, you really can't go wrong. But once again, I do apologise for sounding quite off today. I'm really not feeling too good, but I thought I got to bring a video out for you guys, as I haven't uploaded one since yesterday. So in the next day probably, or maybe later on today, I'll bring out a video on the top 5 things that I wouldn't recommend you buy, some things that are absolute waste of money. But with all that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Please let me know what I can improve on in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new around here, please subscribe. Drop a like if you did enjoy the video, or you've went and bought any of the items featured in today's video. Once again, thanks for watching, and until next time, take it easy.